Women Action for Development Secretary Sobita Mangsatabam demands to form an assembly committee to address crimes against women and children. And India's COVID-19 tally nears 98 lakhs with over 29,000 cases reported in last 24 hours. Recovery rates also nearing 95%. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching Afternoon News. I'm Kangujam Shellyra. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories in the latest news at this hour. One-day public discourse on the theme Gender Inequality and its Effects in Manipur was held today. Women Action for Development and Center for Social Development jointly organized the event at the Giving Tree in Sangay Pro. Speaking on the occasion, WAD Secretary Sobita Mangsatabam expressed disappointment at government's lack of necessary actions to curb violence and other crimes against women and children in the state. She said fast-track courts have turned into low-track courts. She also stressed on the need for proper DNA testing machines, effective rehabilitation of victims of human trafficking, and significance of gender equality to bring progress, stating that there are various center and state-sponsored welfare schemes and projects for women and children. Sobita urged the government to monitor the implementation and the progress of these schemes right from the ground level. The WAD Secretary appealed to members of Manipur Legislative Assembly to form a committee to take stock of the issues at the earliest. President of the United NGO Mission Manipur, Kangujam Mala, was the moderator of the event, attended by many subject experts.
Crime against women the COVID-19 period suki mati wangkhale eba chathok traba nupa mayam singchina magi thakna bajana the kaideno anyhow somehow pore eba drug mayam chali dana amai tawdana drug de yu de mara kaina phangi sasaluraga satan badi ngamdrabani na khoido sawgapa mayam se nupi da tasalaga nupi mayam se phudare rape tawra iba kaidoriyo molestation mayam ma hengat eba crime mayam ma hengat liba se hengatana be dangta khoina kaido badai adu state level da akhoi gi state assembly da legislative assembly committee haigadra forum haigadra ama thamaga especially crime against women se yengjannaba assembly ki forum ki committee member khara thambiu DNA testing machine amutang di thambiu so that beti bachao beti parao se sigi pramanama pinanabai damakta.
A team of the Imphal West District Commando has seized 378 grams of brown sugar from a miscreant at Langthabal, Puramakong. The arrested person is 21 years old Sami Thang Haukip, son of Thongangzang Haukip, a resident of Simon village in Senapati district. The team led by Commando OC P. Achoba under the supervision of the Imphal West District Additional SP Operation Eld Amarzit arrested him yesterday. A Bolero vehicle, ID card issued by YAS and a mobile phone were also seized from him. He has been handed over to Singzamay police station for further investigation. Shillong Manipuri Students' Union has demanded unconditional release of Secretary General and Organization Secretary of Manipur Student Association, Delhi. It may be mentioned that they were arrested by the Manipur police in Delhi on December 7 for protesting the State Education Minister's recent announcement of including Sanskrit language in some selected schools and colleges of Manipur. Press release from the union appealed to withdraw any cases filed against them at the earliest. Water scarcity is not a new issue for people in the state. Residents of Chakpa Phaying village in Imphal West district are fighting against global climate change crisis by conserving natural habitat and using water judiciously. A special report.
Manipur receives annual rainfall of 1,600 millimeters, indicating that it gets abundant rainfall. Still, water scarcity is an issue facing people in the state. It is high time to find out the root cause for this predicament. It is a known fact that deforestation by humans has led to climate change crisis. Depleting groundwater and decreasing moisture content of those soils are leading to drying up of water spring sources which fill up the rivers.
Valley the life is primarily a watershed. Catchment area. See, a ching mayam, see, sing mayam, see laga, overall water system lives. Human intervention, the power requirement, mayam, the sing, see, manipulate the habitat, human beings. When Umayan Bamatam, not a Chingmaya Mayan Bamatamda, Maduda, ising the very impact like ising the impact like there's a whole biodiversity impact of the other Lambo, check to Umbala, Yamna couldn't mean the Uba with the Mayama Mang doing it. Who's it Kataginato? Handiki Torqua, Akogi, Macha, Mayam, Demandaba, Macha Mayam Sina, Punchalaga, Kozik, watergi, crisis Matolis. Turin, the ising director, I say, Marangan, Katagi one at the Mamang, when a check and balance the whole of the Ching Amaditam, Mahom sings when a Umadi Atopa biodiversity to Warakpagi. Mamini with a sing.
Global climate change has not spared Chakpafayang village. Maklang River, which runs through the village, is drying up. A senior citizen who has resided in the village for more than 70 years narrates how lively the river was once in the past.
Turian mandra, so see Alabuna, when it was Amasu Yandra, Coke, they didn't mind my Akala Tautam, the director, Umansi Puntum, Queen of Yokalabuna, Umudra, dry the gate, Usikan Sedra, Adam Kalavana, Umopun Para, Leptana, and Jixing Aknadra, Taulavana, Akata.
Residents of Fayang village, with the help from Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, are striving to conserve the environment, set up spring source water supply system, raising awareness on climate change and on how to use water judiciously.
Hini Puni Panchore. When around with him at the Shiturial said, the Sabatak Iru, my desert right on me. Ishing Yambagi sang Hatare. Yambagi sang Hana Mamang the Lerami, Portugal, how you lady, but Portugal, the Timothy at Tank Height and at 1x4. Saruk Mari to go on the Huziki Perat, Hayang and Acheri Umangza. Sisiki Manning Tamba. The lady, but sing Makai Hatare, Parks on Using the Natragasio, Lok Makai the Usi Yantalam Deva. I don't want them all up Matu in the Mojo Carbars, I thought Poma Panduka in the Rectum or Kanda. Loki Usin, Yantali, Yon Hokreva. Yon Hokin Maramam or Gana Hojik, she should only sing there. Loma Kanchilla put a Maramam or Kana Ishing Saba Tapagis problem, I am with her. And the Holy guys ising up the lady, should only sing the Queen Netsergi over, Loki ising at Tenepuris. Pura ising just pre Tadoga Sapaneva at the Hojik. Mars como Yorkan ising the Kang level. Environment Department, my getting to climate change, Kimatang, that Kimati awareness or Ramina, paying the possession you the Bakar, I do not, I think was a Makani having it has a lay.
Umangasi Ngaxian, but a queen as over Todang Simasana, loan of Gitamakta, awareness, Kaya Makoi, Department of Kusimnaragatawi, Duga, Koi Panchaki Manunchana Laiva, Skim Singsiki Manunchana, Koina, Upambi Taba, Hele Taba, Sugumba, Yamana Koina by Katli, Aduga, Koi, Light of a Koknaba, Naregagi, Yamna, Pazerva, Skim Sisu, Sigi Manunchana, Koina. Habidi Koina Uwasi Umangsi, Kalaga Umang the Gi Kogi Kagumba, Sing Yandanaba, the Gi Atopa Pambay Mamam Sisinaraga, Senalambi, Taubugi, Daisungak Nabagi, Koina, Narega, the Sokoina, Upambi Tahandana, the Gatopa Karikano, Koina, Pakat Payaba, Kogi Skimgi, Manungsana, Diplomat Mayam, Pakali.
Self-help groups have been formed in the village to create jobs and to train farmers for better productivity. Villagers who are now fully aware of the impact of climate change are taking measures to combat the same.
Singjum Singsi, Live Singsi, come down of a tap to Kodagi, Amadi, Singjum, Lahana Bidum Tokena, Forest, come down Yokat Kadage, Forest Yokala, can the Singjum Live Singsi, Tap Torga, Kermazu, treatment planta, conventional treatment Torga, drinking water ki supply system pirak pa ji village khudung da khoi masi paikar pada dum mangol success wagin khali maru in single lam singda masi am asoba kanabum purakanin khali praja singo ba in honabadi effort yam song yobu tare forest si hana okay identify ko tokho aganda forest kan bum sangi hai tare koi vulnerability assessment on water due to climate change habigi study ma tor matung dai khoina village listing am ga sam tara mari da khoi sugumba springs management programs paikhat na bi program ma khoi kan semgat chari kitang achoba project ma khoi paikhat pamatangai fadre na adugi concept khoi sabdi loisela koi stage da lere khoi underground water si resource ta hogdring ge di khoi manipur ju am awa pi ma soin la kan he je khoi chapsar thaje je ta
The initiative which has been taken up at the Faying village should be expanded to other remote villages, especially at the hilly areas. And also the state government should give more focus on the process of 1114 villages project to combat the climate change as soon as possible. With camera person El Kabi, this is Ketumayum Premsan reporting for Impact News, Imphal.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Banthubi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SARFAESI Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with a subsidy amount up to rupees 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Banthubi Housing Finance Company Limited or reporter on Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Afternoon News. India's COVID-19 tally has crossed 97.96 lakhs with 29,398 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. On the positive note, India's active COVID-19 cases have dropped to 3,63,749 in the last 24 hours, rising recovered cases to 92,90,834. Country's recovery rate rises to 94.84%. As per the Union Ministry of the Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,42,186. Maharashtra is still on the top with above 73,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by Kerala with above 59,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 7 crore 7 lakhs 34,000 people, above 1 crore 5 lakhs 88,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 4 crore 91 lakhs 66,000. USA is on the top with more than 64 lakhs infections, followed by India and Brazil. While China, from where the pandemic started, is at the 78th position with just 292 active cases of COVID-19. In the northeast states, Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2,14,305, out of which 3,516 are active cases. Tripura's confirmed COVID-19 cases are 32,973, out of which 373 are active cases. Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 26,685, out of which 2,970 are active cases. It may be noted that Manipur has the second highest active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast states. Arunachal's COVID-19 tally has reached 16,479 and active cases are 685. Nagaland's COVID tally is 11,602, out of which 666 are active cases. There are 580 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 367 in Sikkim and 202 in Mizoram. An expert committee convened by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration voted heavily in favor of recommending the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine for emergency approval on Thursday. The final voting tally was 17 in favor, 4 against and 1 absenteeism after a long day meeting in which members of Vaccines and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee discussed a wide range of issues related to the vaccine, including concerns about vaccinating people with severe allergies, as well as issues regarding vaccination during pregnancy or lactation. Although the FDA does not have to follow the panel's recommendation, it is widely expected to do so. The Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine has been already approved for emergency use in Britain, Bahrain, Canada and Saudi Arabia. In a major announcement on Thursday, the Union Minister for Education, Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, said that the Joint Entrance Examination JEE Mains will be held 4 times starting February 2021. He informed during an online interaction with teachers, parents and students on board exams and competitive exams. Usually, JEE Mains are held twice a year. Minister Pokhriyal said that the idea to conduct the exam 4 times from next year is to ensure that the candidates do not miss out on opportunities due to class of examination or in wake of the COVID-19 situation. BJP National President JP Nadda's convoy was attacked on Thursday by alleged TMC supporters in West Bengal, provoking an angry assault by the Saffron Party leader, who alleged the state has slipped into complete lawlessness and Gunda Raj. Party sources and eyewitnesses said Nadda's convoy came under attack when he was on the way to Diamond Harbour to address a meeting of party workers, resulting in injury to several leaders, including BJP General Secretary Kailash Vijaykarya. They were attacked with stones and bricks. Union Minister Piyush Goyal demanded strictest possible action against goons who attacked the BJP president. Expressing concern over the attack, West Bengal Governor Jagdeep Dhankar accused the administration of failing to act despite his warning about possible law and order problem during the Saffron Party leaders' meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the International Variety Festival 2020 today via video conferencing. Vanaville Culture Center in Chennai organized the event in commemoration of the 138th birth anniversary of renowned national poet Mahakavi Subramania Bharati. The festival is being organized in virtual mode this year owing to the prevailing COVID-19 situation and will see participation of several national and international poets and artists. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will confer this year's Bharati Award via visual mode to the writer and author Sini Vishwanathan, who has made a voluminous compendium on the national poet Subramania Bharati in a chronological order. The Prime Minister had earlier quoted the works of the Mahakavi Subramania Bharati, whose poems ignited the national spirit among the public during the freedom struggle, apart from adding New Year dimensions to the Tamil literary world. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has said that the central government aims to liberate the farmers from the shackles of mandi so that they could sell their produce anywhere to anyone at its own price outside the purview of mandi. He said that the government is ready for open-minded discussions on the provisions they have objection against. He asserted that Centre has tried to explain to the farmers that law do not affect APMCs or MSP. He said they sent proposal to allay concern over MSP and APMCs, but farmers' leaders rejected those. The minister said government is waiting for suggestion from farmers' leaders to address their concern. He reiterated that the new farm reform acts were brought in the interest of farmers and the government is committed for the welfare of the farmers. Gunmen shot and killed television journalist and women's rights activist Malalai Maiswant in Afghanistan on Thursday. 25 years old Malalai Maiswant, a presenter at Ignikas Radio and TV in the eastern province of Nangarhar, was killed along with her driver in the attack on their vehicle in the regional capital, Jalalabad, taking the total number of journalists and media workers killed this year in Afghanistan to 10. A spokesperson from the governor said two attackers opened fire on Maiwan's car soon after she left her house. Meanwhile, Islamic State group IS claimed responsibility for the shooting via the Telegram messaging app, an attack that underscored an increasing trend of violence against journalists in the country. The group called her a pro-regime journalist. Maiwan's mother was also killed by unknown gunmen 5 years ago. The clarion called by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to all Indians of fitness ka dose Adha Ghanta Rose has received praise from the World Health Organization. In a tweet, WHO said it applauds India's initiative on promoting physical activity through this fitness campaign. The campaign launched as part of the nationwide Fit India movement by Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports. Kiren Rijiju has gained the support of celebrities from different fields including Bollywood, sportspersons, writers, doctors and fitness influencers. They have enthusiastically urged Indians to follow the basic mantra of 30 minutes of fitness every day. Newly constructed artificial turf football ground at Langjing-Achoba in Patsoi constituency under Department of Youth Affairs and Sports Manipura will be inaugurated tomorrow. Chief Minister and Birent YAS Minister Latpao Hauki, Patsoi MLA AK Mirabai, Sagolban MLA RK Imo and officials of the YAS department will grace the event. 23rd league match of the 7th Indian Super League between East Bengal SC and Jamshedpur FC ended in a goalless draw at Tilak Maiden Stadium yesterday. Goa is hosting the largest league of India under All India Football Federation. ATK Mohan Bagan FC will meet Hyderabad FC in the 24th league match at Fatorda Stadium tonight at 7:30. Manipur's M. Dhiras, S. Ranjant, Boris Thangzamt and End Ancient will play for ATK Mohan Bagan FC, while Konsam Chinglen Sana and Mohammad Yasir will play for Hyderabad FC. Mumbai City FC is at the top of the league's table tally with 12 points. Northeast United FC and ATK Mohan Bagan FC have secured 9 points each, while Bengaluru FC and Jamshedpur FC has secured 6 points each so far. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Women Action for Development Secretary Sobita Mangsatabang demands to form an assembly committee to address crimes against women and children. And India's COVID-19 tally nears 98 lakhs with over 29,000 cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate also nearing 95%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube.